I mean, how did we even get here? Like, I really don't want to deal with this. But one thing that I do know is that I've always been a woman to do the right thing. I've always been a woman to do the right thing. So Bianca, what makes you think that my attack on Jade was anything different from me doing the right thing? When I sit here and think about all that I've sacrificed, all that I've given, and that's what really breaks my heart. Because through all of that, I'm made to be the bad one in this situation. I just don't understand, how does Jade come in out of nowhere and take my place with you? I want you to ask yourself this, Bianca. Who inspired you? Who's inspired women over the last decade? Who's always had your back from day one of you being here? Me. Not Jade. But you know what? What I've learned through all of this, you teach people how to treat you. And I'm done with being treated as the third wheel. I'm done being pushed to the side. I'm done with being too nice. I'm done with being undervalued, underutilized, underappreciated. So moving forward, here's my message to you, Jade. If you continue to be in my way, I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.